morning, friends. Welcome to this week's vlog. We're back to weekly vlogs. I'm doing a little work and I got pencil on me. So I just got back from Mackenzie's house and we played a game with Ella, all of us. And then Ella and I, while she was putting the baby to bed, we made a birthday card. I made a Valentine's card. She made a birthday card for her. It's her mama's birthday today. And then I watched and played with Colson a little bit while Kenzie was getting some stuff that she wanted picked up in the house after Christmas. And right now I am making my mom and dad's Christmas gift, which I'm going to mail them. So I'll give you a little preview. Okay, so this is a cutting board. Right now I'm doing the tracing of Y'all Are Nuts since we have a nutcracker here. And I don't know if you can see, now I I drew this guy freehand on here so that I could erase and get what I wanted. And then I transferred it and then I started painting it. And I don't know if you can see, but he's glitified. His mouth came out a little funny, but okay, it's all right. It's my first time ever doing. I might put a little over the K. I might put glitter over the K. Let me know what you think, if I should do that. So anyway, it's going to say Y'all Are Nuts, which is going to be painted. There's going to be a big, pretty green and pink bow right here. And then I'm going to varnish, before I put the bow on, I'm going to varnish it and then put the bow on. And then I'm going to mail that to my mom and dad along with some ornaments for them. And then they can display this in their kitchen for the holidays. And of course I got to sign my name at the bottom. So I think it'll look pretty when it's finished. Heat up. I wanted to show you I finished this for my parents. It is
completely done. It's so cute, and I've varnished it so it's a little shiny. It's really cute. Also, I have Robert who's starting to save his milk jugs for me for seed starting. We're going to be starting that probably this week. And then I think he's ready to move. Yeah. I just transplanted Mr. Christmas cactus, one of them, out of this, which is soaking. It's being cleaned right now because it was too small. It needed fresh soil, and it needed a bigger pot. So this was the one that was left outside that I thought maybe died because it had went through a couple of frosts. He's beautiful. He came out just fine. So I'll stick him up here with a little indirect sun. Oops. Oh, I got to clean off. I see part of the thing here, but yeah. Anyway, he's doing great. I had cut some of them off, and he's put some growth on, and then the other one I have is up there. Unfortunately, it's really difficult for me to have any type of indoor plants because Gizzy mostly, doors open again, and I know that was me. Gizzy mostly is the one that gets into everything, and she eats and chews on every plant, and whether it's poisonous or not. I want to keep my baby safe. So, all right, I'm getting ready to start the dishes, and then I'm going to finish this crazy beautiful hair. Happy New Year. I hope you guys all had a wonderful New Year. We had a very quiet home New Year's. Robert and I watched movies. We had a nice steak and potato dinner. Drew was here hanging out with us for a little bit. He ended up going to bed at 10. And so we just sort of hung out. It was just really quiet, and rang in the new year with a New Year's kiss. And then we went to bed. So I am going to finish getting ready, and then I'm going to get the boxes out of the attic and start taking down our Christmas stuff.
You are a funny man. There are no rules, senor. It's cinco de mayo. It's my next.
Look at his belly.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful. You gotta do his back and stuff, too. Look at that. What are you gonna do down his long back? Oh, orange is cool. Orange and blue together. Now, if you don't want orange and blue mixed together, you put it in the water and rinse it. But if you like that, those are Virginia Tech colors, orange and blue. I think. Hokies. Looks good, buddy.
I made black.
Yep. Looking good. Good morning. Let me turn this off. We are at a little store. Robert's picking up cabbage. Hold on. Okay, he's picking up cabbage because we went to Sam's Club and we got all kinds of stuff that we needed for something, and they didn't have cabbage, so we stopped to get that. New sweater. Love this so much. This sweater had high ratings. I'll show you when we get home, but it had really high ratings on TikTok, and I purchased it, and I can see why. It's a really wonderful sweater. Also, if you have a Sam's Club near you, go get these. So you might have saw the cotton candy. These are the candy hearts. Robert's here. Grapes, so good. So good. You need to go get them. All right, excuse the mess. I just had leaves and everything in my hair, but wanted to show you. We started winter sowing. Grayson and I did. Grayson it says Grayson's broccoli. That's what he wanted to do. We did dwarf pink sweet alyssum and pink, blue, white, and white forget-me-nots. But this, I'm gonna have to redo the tape and put this tape on because this is actually holding, and as you can see, this tape is coming undone. So to do winter sowing outside, which is what I have to do now, because, I'll tell you about that in a minute. Look at this. I put some, I think these are delphinium. I'm pretty sure that's what they are. Anyway, they all took and they're growing really well. And then I have some up here that I thought died. Those are doing fine too. All right, so winter sowing is really easy. You just save your jugs. The clear ones are the better ones. Put, 3 to 5 inches of soil, so you cut the thing in half. If you're new to it, you do cut holes in the bottom. You leave the top off because when it rains, it needs water. And then you basically seed it, label it, tape it up, and then you just put it outside for the winter. And when it's ready to go, it goes. So what I did while I was out here, I'm going to give you guys a little progress report because I wasn't even thinking and I didn't film it, but I put a cover over here because we do have some broccoli in here and stuff and some onions, and they're doing fine. And I put them in here to just with under a frost cloth. And then I brought these up. So this whole area is going to be a flower bed, but Robert's got to finish painting, which should happen soon because he's got to finish this here. He's got the paint and it'll be probably next weekend. It's a little chilly. So I'm gonna lay cardboard all down here. We've got the 4 big hydrangeas. I had 2 of these smaller ones and then 2 medium-sized ones in the bigger pots here. So that's where they're going to be. So it's going to be small, medium, and then the 4 huge firelight hydrangeas in the back. And then obviously we'll mulch all this in and everything once everything's planted. And then I'll show you where we put the Grayson's little garden, the flower bed, as well as the other ones. There were 3 of them. And we put them in. I asked him, I said, where do you want it? We could put it anywhere you want. And he's like, I want it in your garden where your stuff is. So that's what we did. And we put them one here. Now, obviously they're not filled. We put the little seat here and put one there and one there. That way we could sit on our little bench. I just sunk. I'm gonna have to get something to put that in when this is all in bloom and beautiful, and we can sit here. So I'm gonna have to put this is wet because I built it up with leaves and stuff, but I'm gonna have to put a board or something under it, and I'll get some cute cushions in the summer for that. When it starts to come up, all of the raspberry bushes are gonna be pulled out this year. These are gonna move, that's gonna move. I'm gonna make Robert get everything out. If he doesn't, I'll get it out. I'm gonna need more mulch in here, and I'm running low. The wild strawberries are in here, which, it's fine, but the birds eat them, so it's fine. Those are all onions growing in there. I'm not sure what that is. Some sort of a lettuce or broccoli or something. I don't know. This is celery still hanging out for the summer or for the winter, which is fine. And then sage, and there's a bunch of seeds in here, flower seeds and stuff. Those are strawberries that need planting. Obviously my herbs, which are dead for the year, they'll come back. These snapdragons are still alive, surprisingly, which is great. And there's everything in here. These are all flower seeds in here. Except this is obviously my sage, but everything else in here is some sort of a flower seed. So we'll see what we get next year when it all comes up. I don't know. Hold on, there's my gray. What, sweet boy? There's a leaf on it. Get the leaf off. Is it wet? Oh, all right, come on in.